Erik Ten Hag sent 5 stars clear message in Lens win as Man United line up 4th transfer. Manchester United start their 2023-24 season in 8 days when Wolves visit Old Trafford in the Premier League opening weekend's finale. And the 11 players Erik Ten Hag selects to start won't be too, if at all, dissimilar to the team that beat RC Lens 3-1 in pre-season action on Saturday. United fell behind through Florian Sitoka's extraordinary goal from just inside the host's half after Diogo Dalot's misplaced pass caught Andre Onana in no man's land, but Ten Hag's side rallied in the second half, showcasing the transitional threat that Onana and Mason Mount's arrivals promised. Marcus Rashford latched onto a perfectly weighted Antony through ball to fire United level just 3 minutes after the break. Antony found himself in the goals 5 minutes later, finishing a fluid move from one end of the pitch to the other as part of an eye-catching individual display. United had 3 on the hour mark after Rashford's headed effort rebounded off Casemiro and past a helpless Bryce Samba. But while there was plenty to discuss about the Red Devils' performance, a bigger story could be lingering about those who weren't in action. With less than a month of the summer transfer window remaining, Ten Hag's preferred players have become apparent. Dean Henderson, Harry Maguire, Donny van de Beek and Fred have all been strongly linked with permanent exits in recent weeks, while a loan move has been touted for Facundo Pellistri. None started against Lens, and at least 3 are in line to feature in a second-string side when United face Athletic Club in Dublin on Sunday. Maguire, van de Beek and Pellistri watched on from the bench, with Jadon Sancho and Amri Forsan appearing as substitutes over the latter. Meanwhile, Fred's absence for personal reasons continued, and Tom Heaton and Matic Cover acted as Ten Hag's cover goalkeepers. The Dutchman has made it clear that minutes look bleak for all 5 as he eyes a 4th summer signing in Fiorentina midfielder Sofian Amrabat. United have reportedly held talks over bringing the 26-year-old to Old Trafford before the deadline, but are expected to need to offload at least one midfielder first. There is interest in Fred and Van de Beek, and their latest omissions further prove that their development must be better placed elsewhere. But the sale of Henderson or Maguire may also free up the funds to fast-track a pursuit of Amrabat in anticipation of a midfield departure. United's incomings are almost wrapped up, but there is still plenty of work with outgoings to help Ten Hag edge closer to what he will consider a perfect squad. In other news, Man United may have just confirmed Jadon Sancho's fate as England ace not helped by teammate. Jadon Sancho may have fallen further down the pecking order at Manchester United following the arrival of Rasmus Højlund after the new £72 million signing was unveiled at the Red Devils' friendly win over Lens on Saturday. Sancho has failed to impress since moving to Old Trafford in 2021, prompting fears that his time may be up and he could pursue a new environment. Sancho had been trialed in a new role as a central striker during preseason to mixed effect as Erik Ten Hag handed the 23-year-old the opportunity to establish himself in the United team. However, he started the penultimate friendly on the bench with Marcus Rashford moved central instead. Rashford scored, but another striker in the form of Højlund is expected to enter the fray when healthy, as it will take several weeks to recover from a minor injury picked up during preseason. With the 20-year-old starlet at the club in addition to Rashford and Anthony Martial, it is unlikely that Sancho will get the chance up front again soon. Ten Hag has suggested that Sancho's preferred position is on the left, but both Rashford and Alejandro Garnacho are ahead of the former Borussia Dortmund man, while Antony is likely to get the nod on the opposite flank to begin the season, leaving Sancho short of opportunities. "I think Jadon Sancho was one of the players who progress in this season," Ten Hag said in May as he reflected on Sancho's season. "And there were many players in our squad who made good progress. I think it's a good base to build further on. He can do both, but I think he prefers to play on the left. But we have seen he is very good on the right as well." Sancho has certainly not been helped by the arrival of Højlund or the emergence of Garnacho, who has enjoyed a promising preseason and once again impressed on the weekend during their win over RC Lens. There are no suggestions that Sancho is willing to call time on his United career, but he is facing another season as a fringe player, and with United adding further quality and depth through Højlund and Mason Mount, he may struggle even further to consistently feature. At this moment, he is in a very good vibe, Ten Hag said following United's defeat to Dortmund earlier this week. He decides how he is, how his mood and vibe is. "I hope and expect. He has a lot of energy. We have all seen that from the moment he came back. He wants to enjoy football and be successful. He does still have a contract at United for another 3 years, with the option to extend until 2027, but may have to look elsewhere in order to realize his potential or face a season out in the wilderness." If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub to get all the latest updates.